Thanks, Carrie. It's always so good to see your beautiful face as well. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your host, Valerie Stepp. I'm going to be shopping with you for the next 2 hours. This hour, we're going to concentrate on keeping you healthy this winter and holiday season. As we celebrate Thanksgiving week, we have our very best values going on right now with everything on free shipping. Yeah, I said it, every single thing. So you just picked up the beautiful Patricia Nash handbag. We're gonna get you healthy with free shipping and flex pay on absolutely everything. So hang tight, because we're gonna start out with something that is a little bit practical, something that you might have in your drawer, but do you have the best thermometer? What about a digital thermometer? How about a touch-free thermometer? How about clinical accurate, brand new from Veridian, special holiday price. We've taken $15 off. This is that accurate way to instantly, in 1 second, get a true reading with touch-free, without having to use that thermometer going inside the mouth or the ears or anything like that. With the kids, this is so immensely handy and helpful. And let's be honest, the germs are out there. We want to be prepared. It has amazing new high-tech features, making it smart. Matt Peters is joining me this morning. You're a registered nurse. And so health is really important to you, as it is for all of us. This is an entire family gift. And I'm really impressed by all the features, because thermometers, sometimes when you come out with thermometers, you're like, oh no, go away. This is one that nobody's gonna run from you.
No one's gonna run from. In fact, it's fun. It's fun for the kids and the whole family, to be honest with you. This is a brand new model from Veridian. I've trusted Veridian for years for clinical accuracy, but this is something that you're actually gonna use all year round, because it has that object mode that we talked about, okay? So one button is gonna turn it on. Look at this display. So it lights up just like that. You're gonna have a person mode, you're gonna have an object mode, and simply by switching through that mode button, and I'll show you those neat features as we go. Let's start off in person mode. So what's your temperature?
Well, I don't know. I haven't checked it recently.
Okay, well, we're about to. She's given me permission in advance, so here we go.
You didn't even touch my forehead.
I didn't touch your forehead. That's the important thing here. So 97 degrees, and you're right, I didn't touch your forehead. It's infrared technology. Veridian does this better than anyone, okay? So that means that we're not spreading germs from person to person. If there's somebody sick in your household, you want to check their temperature, other folks want to use it in the household, you don't have to worry about spreading those germs. 1 second readout, clinically accurate, and you can trust the results, and you're actually going to be able to store up to 30 readings in memory. So you see it just shut off. You don't have to worry about conserving your battery power, because it has a 30-second auto shut off. So as I go through the memory here, and just make sure, so we have 3 buttons here. We have the memory, we have the mode, we have the on. So I'm gonna cycle through here. Look at this last reading. You see down here, that green light?
Yes.
That means that it's a normal temperature reading.
Green is good.
Okay, green is good. If we had an orange, or I'm sorry, a yellow rather reading, then that would mean that it's a little on the high side, and it also will light up red if you have a fever. So if, you know, let's go back to where she's checking her child's temperature on the couch. If we're in the middle of the night and we're actually, you know, trying to check someone's temperature if they've been running a fever, okay, then it's dark. You want to be quiet, and this does have a quiet mode. It doesn't have to beep, so that's great about this. Now, she can look at that, see that it's green, know that it's okay. She doesn't have to look at numbers or fumble through and figure out what the numbers mean. Green means okay.
And one of my favorite things is that it keeps track of the last 30 readings. When you think about that, when you go into the doctors, they'll ask you, what was the temperature readings? And did you write it down? Like, could you even read on that little glass thermometer? The issue is this is practical. This is something that every household should have at least one, if not 2 or more. We have the opportunity to bring it to you in colors. So we have it in blue, we have it in the white, and we also have it in pink. It is a battery-operated thermometer. So what's really great is we're sending you the batteries. $11.65 to get it home, free shipping and handling. This is the season. This is the season that you upgrade. You get the latest and the greatest, because let's be honest, the kids are off of school right now. You've got family coming over. The germs do pass. To have something that's so feature rich, so smart, that you can actually tell it, okay, this is for an object, or this is a reading for a person, that it gives you that light indication telling you in the middle of the night, everything's good, or oops, we've had an increase in the temperature. It's honestly, it's one of them, it's kind of a no-brainer when you think about it. And now that it's touch-free, nobody's running away from you to say, don't check my don't check my temperature in the middle of the night.
No, and what's great about this is you see, we had the thermometer in front of that cup of coffee, and you're thinking, why is there a cup of coffee? What's going on? I'll show you, okay? So if I turn this back on and I go to this mode here, so I press the mode button, it's an object mode. Now, right here, I have a couple of things, okay? I have a water bottle here that is cooler. I'm gonna check the temperature of that water. All right, let's take a look. 53 degrees. And just like that, I'm gonna go down to, I have some baby formula. That's something that you don't wanna mess up, right? That's way too hot, 121.6 degrees.
Right.
But you see, just like that, we got the temperature of those surfaces. I'm gonna show you something else neat. And if you have kids or grandkids, you worry about the burner on the stove, right? Is it too hot, or is the red light went off on the stove, but is it still too hot? So I'm gonna go ahead and check the temperature of the table here. So the surface of the table is telling me it's 66.3 degrees. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna move this formula over, and I'm gonna check the temperature of where the formula was. 98.9 degrees.
Wow.
You see the variation there. So you can actually take the surface temperature, whether it's a swimming pool, a hot tub, you just drew a bath, exactly. So you're going to use this all year round, and what it does not have is it doesn't have applicators to put in your ear, or it doesn't have caps, or it doesn't have attachments. So you don't need to worry about changing anything or kind of sticking anything where you don't want to take your temperature. And who with a fever, whether it's a child or otherwise, wants to take your temperature the old-fashioned way. So we don't want to do that. So with this, you don't have to worry about it.
Veridian brings us better technology. I mean, it's something that it's a household item. I find that it's fascinating that it not only can, take a human being's temperature without actually touching their skin, and it's clinically accurate, but then you can switch over and do the bath water, or you can test your coffee. How many times in the morning have you taken that sip of coffee and burned your tongue? You like a certain temperature. This is an item that you will use for so many versatile reasons, and because it is clinically accurate, you can trust it. $11.65. We're doing flex pay, which means you put $11.65 on any credit card. You choose your color. You let us know when you place your order which color you would like. Over 660 have already been spoken for, and this is the very first day that this is being debuted. It is brand new, so feature-rich, and so applicable to your entire life. Everyone in the family can use this. So mom might get a little temperature. What happens in the middle of the night when your son gets a little temperature? You don't have to worry, did I disinfect it? Which one did I use? Where did it go? You can trust Veridian. So I'm so happy that we have this for you. So many of you are picking this up. The blue, they're giving me an update, is gonna be the first to go. If I were you, I might even get this as a gift if you have, a babysitter or a daycare, or maybe it's a nursery or your church youth group or whatever. This is a great practical gift that everyone can use.
And I'll throw in there too, Valerie, if you have a child that's home from college, this is a great gift because everybody gets sick and they don't think about getting a thermometer that they can use, that they can trust. And as Donna, takes her temperature right here, you see 1 second is all she needs to get that clinically accurate readout. It's very easy to use because are you gonna really use it if it's not simple to use? It's really something that you're gonna use all year round. This is one of the most popular items that Veridian carries just because we have that large display. We have the 1 second readout. We don't have the attachments. And what's great about this is when you're sick or when a family member is sick, if somebody has a fever, you're kind of fumbling around. Your first priority is to make sure that they're okay, right? What we wanna make sure is we just pick up the thermometer and we go ahead and take the temperature. So it has an auto shut off, so we don't have to worry about those batteries running off every time we take that temperature. And with 30 readings in memory, then you can take that information to your doctor. I love the fact too that it also switches from Fahrenheit to Celsius and back and forth. So if in your world you're in Celsius, then you can use that there as well.
It's such it's the new way, right? It's the new way to not only take your temperature, but your entire family's temperature. Remember, this is brand new. You are one of the very first to be able to see it. We're already getting super low on our blue option. I like how simple it is and the fact that you don't have to actually touch the object or the person. A lot of times when you're sick, you just don't feel like being messed with, right? Nobody wants to come over and poke and prod, and you know how it is at the doctor's office. A child sees the doctor coming and they run. At home, you're able to safely, effectively, clinically accurately be able to see this backlit display. It's so simple, it's so easy. It's an LED, digital display, so everyone can read it. But one of my favorite features, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right here and test my Well, this one actually is low. It looks like they gave me one with low battery. That's okay. We'll move on. Unless that maybe I didn't recognize.
You know what? We'll talk about that. I'm glad you did that because it's a perfect example of Veridian being clinically accurate. If you check the temperature on the back of your hand, it's not going to be as clinically accurate as if you do it on the forehead. That's where it's meant to go. So the reading is going to give you that clinically accurate reading about a ½ an inch or an inch away from that forehead.
Look at that. So there it is, 98.7. Whew, I'm alive. Okay, just checking. I like how smart it is. I mean, that's the thing is, I had a question. You gave me the answer for it. And once you know your product, once you know it's handheld, it's really, really easy, and it's not going to spread the germs, which means that you're not going to get everyone else in the house sick by this household useful device. It is on FlexPay. We do encourage you to use FlexPay. That makes it easy for you to spread out your payments over 3 interest-free installments. $11 and change to get it home. Let us ship this to you for free. As soon as you get it home and use it, test it. Matt says, test it on everyone. See each person's individual reading. And that's actually a good point because, you know, I never read like I never read super high. I usually read in the 97s. So either I'm getting warmed up in the studio and my body temperature is increasing, but I want to know. Like I would like to know, like when I go to the doctor, what my normal reading is. You could use this every single day.
You know, it's a great point because the human body is a funny thing. We have ranges for these things. So our vital signs have ranges. 97 to about 99 is where we run, all right? So you're right, we all have our own baseline. Now, what I love about this here is if I just turn the unit on, all right, so it's gonna go into regular people mode. So that's gonna give that beep when I check the reading. If I change the mode to object, then I change it again, you see up here, there's that little moon symbol, that means it's quiet. So I'm gonna take your temperature. Now listen.
Nothing happened.
Exactly, I didn't hear anything either. So we have 98.3. All right, it still gave that clinically accurate reading. It's still lit up at first green. And let me go back through so I can actually show everybody. See that green light? That means that as long as it's green, you're within normal limits and you don't have to worry about anything else with this.
And what were the previous temperatures? I mean, you can see it going through as we went through when we did the baby bottle and then when we did, you know, the table or when we did the water. It stores the last 30 readings. That's so pivotal when you're trying to track how your child or how your in-laws or how you're feeling. Temperature is a gauge to what your body is dealing with, right? So this is that time of year when the germs are passing and you don't want to have to worry about, did I sanitize it? Did I disinfect it? Did we use the ear? Did we use the mouth? It's such a commonly used item, a thermometer, but this is the latest and the greatest. It's newest, it's from Veridian, it's clinically accurate, and it really is so easy to use once you kind of get the hang of it. And there's so many I mean, you couldn't stick a glass thermometer, you know, in the baby bottle because you might be contaminating the baby bottle.
Not to mention that you have mercury in a lot of old thermometers. It's a safety issue. We don't want to have to worry about that. We don't want to have to worry about purchasing additional attachments. Or, you know, if somebody is sick or feeling ill, where do I find the attachments? Where did I put them? You have everything right here, okay? You have everything you need. It auto shut off just there in 30 seconds. So let me again run through a quick demonstration. I'm gonna take your temperature.
Not even touching me.
All right, 1 second readout. So we have
1 second.
98.3. I think that's what you were last time.
That's exactly the same that I was last time.
And now I'm gonna change the mode to object mode. I'm gonna go check this baby formula again.
This is really, and you can take this on the go with you. Keep this in your baby bag. I mean, how many times have you gone to somebody else's house and you say, did I make the right temperature?
Super portable. And then let's go ahead and check the cool liquid. So we have 55.7. Again, look at that. 1 second between readings and look at the variation. And again, if you live in Celsius, you can change it to Celsius as well. It has the backlit display. And in person mode, again, I'll mention it's not in the object mode, but in person mode, you have the green indicator light, the yellow, and the red. So you don't have to worry about anything except green is good, yellow, you might need to keep an eye on it, and then red, you might have a fever.
So in the middle of the dark, it even is smart. It tells you which way to go, green, yellow, or red. This is on FlexPay, $11 and change to get it home. Over 1,000 of them have been spoken for, so please stay on the phone lines for that. Now, since you're shopping with us, if you're just joining us on HSN, we have what's called a Today's Special, and normally we only do one a day, but we're showcasing all all of our today's specials. You have access to the ones we've already showed you and the ones coming up. They're all available on hsn.com, and one of the ones that's one of my favorites is from Curtis Stone. It's the brand new DuraBake 5-piece bakeware set for $12.49. So shop on hsn.com. You have something for everyone, but if you still don't know exactly what that person would want, how about gifting them what they want? An HSN gift card. You can personalize it with their name, send them a customized message, and we'll actually send it directly to the person you're gifting it to. You can talk to your representative about it, or you can search on hsn.com. Now, as part of our Thanksgiving week, we are celebrating by helping you out by doing free shipping on every single thing you're shopping for and flex pay on everything. Breaking those payments up, being able to shop and check everyone off your holiday gift list, which is fun and exciting. We're talking about healthy innovations. So if there's someone in your life that has mobility issues, a lot of times they resort to a cane. But there's some things that are just not right with the typical cane. They are large, they're cumbersome, they have one post at the bottom, and where do you store it when you're taking it on the go with you? So that's why we have the Hurricane. It is the freestanding, all-terrain walking cane. And yes, this is the cane here when it is collapsed, but take a look at your screen. It uncollapses to a full-size walking cane with 3 feet that have the stable, sturdy grips on the bottom, and it's for you on the go. It's the person that needs that stability, that security, and now you can use it on the grass. You can use it in the hills, in the park. You can walk on the pavement, in your home, on the carpet. We have 3 great colors for you. We have it in the black. We have it in the blue. We also have it in the red. Right now, it is $13.32 to get home. We're encouraging you to pick up this customer pick while you can to really empower those of you in your life that need that little extra help.
Usually you're trading functionality for style, but we have everything here, don't we? So we have the colors. I'm just going to tell everybody, take a look at this. If you know somebody who uses a cane, is this kind of like what the cane might be? Or if you use a cane, this is clunky, it's large, okay? It has a single point on the bottom, so if you lose your balance, that's not a good thing. And if I put it down here, if I drop it, I'm gonna have a hard time picking that up off the ground.
If you have mobility issues, absolutely.
Right, so if you can't bend down to pick that up, then you might be in trouble, you might be stranded. We don't want that. We don't want any falls. We need to prevent as many falls as possible. There's a reason that Drive Medical has the Hurricane as the #1 selling cane in America, and it's because they've addressed all these concerns as if they made the cane specifically for you. So I'm gonna run through a few of these features that I love, especially, you know, from the medical profession, and also knowing people with disabilities, including my dad, who has a tough time getting around. We went to a theme park the other day, and actually he brought this and put this right in the basket of his scooter. So it's very handy, ultra portable. It weighs just about a pound, and when it's folded up, it's just about a foot long. That's it. So you really can take this anywhere. So I have this here. This is a strap, a safety strap. So if you like to use this in the wrist when you hold onto the handle, then you can actually use this. It also doubles as a strap to hold the Hurricane together. So your Hurricane isn't gonna open up by itself until you're ready for that to happen. So this is where the magic happens. We have this ergonomic handle. It fits right into the palm of your hand, and all we need to do is this.
It's like magic.
It assembles itself. It puts itself together. Now we talk about freestanding. So if I set that down here, it's a freestanding cane.
It literally is standing up all on its own. It's not falling over. You're not having to chase it, but it is secure and it's stable, and it is that extra set of hands. It's that extra foot that you need, and it's an exclusive bundle today. If you are in the market for a cane, or you know somebody that could use one, this is that portable, lightweight, easy to store, on the go, and completely reliable, right? This is something that you don't want it to let you down. We have an exclusive bundle here, and we have our final quantities. So we are down to about 1,300 for the entire country. That's over half of them that have already been spoken for. And I want to showcase you can actually select your color. It does come with a carrying bag, and we showed you that it does have these great little feet on the bottom. If you were to misplace those or wear it down, we're including 3 additional feet. So you've got that. So if you need those replacements, that is included for you today, as well as we're giving you what we're calling our Heavenly Handle. So this is an extra grip, an extra cushion if you need a little bit extra. This is exclusively to us at HSN for this amazing price, and it's on FlexPay. So $13.32 to get it home. Now, this might not be a normal gift you would give somebody, but it could be the gift that could really change the way they act during the day, the way they have mobility. And we actually have extended holiday returns. So maybe you're saying, I want to gift this to my mom or my dad or my grandmother. Let them use it. They have all the way until January 31st, 2018. And if for any reason they don't absolutely love it, you can send it back for a full refund of the purchase price. Huge customer pick as well, so definitely read the reviews on this.
You know, and I know a lot of folks that are getting 2 of these, one for upstairs, downstairs,
Sure.
one for the car, one for at home. You see, as Norma stands up with her Hurricane, the base, this 3-point base, that gives you 3 points of stability. It actually stabilizes just like the human foot, and it pivots just like the human ankle. So what's gonna happen with a Hurricane is over time, as Norma walks with this, it's actually going to adapt to her walking style. So this is going to feel more and more over time just like an extension of you as you walk. That's unlike any other cane. It really is an intelligent cane in that respect. You know, that's why this is bar none ahead of any other cane on the market. There are hundreds, thousands of canes out there. There's not a cane like this that will actually adapt to your walking style.
I love that pivoting feature because, you know, if you just get a little bit wobbly, it's there for you. Like, it's supporting you with that 3-point surface at the bottom. And I love the comfort grip. You can see how easy it is that she's holding herself up. And you can switch from left to right. Like, this isn't just for one side. Plus, you can take it with you on the go. And it quickly and easily collapses to just over a foot. So, I mean, it's like the size of a small compact umbrella.
So look at that, and it comes with a carrying bag, okay? And you look, if you're getting up off the couch, if you're getting out of the car, simply set your Hurricane. It's gonna stand by itself. It stands alone. You can get up. You don't have to worry about balancing a cane. If a cane falls, you're in trouble. Not with a Hurricane, and it's an all-terrain cane. You mentioned those feet. So those rubber feet on the bottom, I wanna bring that up again. On this single-point cane that I had, we have one single point, okay? And over time, that's gonna wear down. So what happens is you totally lose your traction and you lose your safety as you're walking. But not with the Hurricane. With the Hurricane, you have this patented design here. So you have those 3 feet and those 3 points of contact. That's gonna give you that ultimate grip on those variety of terrains. And included in this HSN exclusive, you also have a set of replacement feet. So they just pop a screw out and put another replacement foot on, and it's like having a new cane in 6 to 8 months after you replace it. You don't have to buy a new cane.
Exactly. Okay, so what about adjustability in height? So I'm obviously much shorter than you are, Matt. So we can buy the exact same Hurricane and it will adjust to our height and where we need it with our arms?
Absolutely. So this is 8 adjustment for height settings right here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm doing this backwards to me, but I'm just popping this out. One at a time, it's gonna set just like that. You're gonna have 8 height adjustments. And like you said, exactly, I'm 6'3". It will accommodate someone of my size. It will accommodate somebody, you know, much shorter than me, you know, so.
You can call me short, it's okay, Matt.
Much
no, but it's much tinier, much smaller.
Okay, so it will accommodate a variety of sizes, and it really will adapt to you as you walk with it over time. I want to mention too, okay, you see as she sets her Hurricane on the floor and gets up by herself with that freedom to take it anywhere. This only weighs about 1 pound, but make no mistake, this is actually gonna support up to 350 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So it's a very, very sturdy cane. It's gonna give you that safety, that flexibility, that freedom. And it's amazing just to be able to do this, to fold it up, to take it with you. You know, try taking the cane that I had at the beginning on an overhead bin in an airplane.
And I think what you said is so important. It's freedom. It's empowering yourself. It's not always, we don't have to ask for help. This is that stable beautiful, sturdy, extra set of feet, you know, and maybe it's just an injury, or maybe you've had some surgery, or maybe, you know what, it just takes you a little bit of that extra, you know, leaning on it to get up or out of the car or out of bed. You don't have to call someone. You don't have to ask anyone. You also don't have to worry that when you get your cane that it's going to fall over. Remember, this is freestanding. It will wait for you, and then it will support you, and then it will pivot with you. Because our bodies, we're not robotic, right? We don't walk in just one vertical motion. We sway and we move. And when you have that single point in a traditional cane, you might fall over or it might fall over, but with the 3 points, you know you're getting that sturdiness, you know you're getting that stability, and I love that it does have sort of those grips on the bottom because it is all terrain. So don't worry if you're going from inside to outside, from different types of floorings or different types of pavement. I have to give you an update because there are hundreds of you on the phone lines right now. The blue is going to be the first to sell out. So if you like this metallic blue, it's kind of a nice navy. We have about 150 left. Let me remind you, we also have it in black and we have it in red. Every single one of them, you can see, collapses, comes with a carrying case. We're going to include an additional comfort grip handle, as well as 3 of the replacement feet, so that, you know, we want to make sure that you're going to use this as often as you need it, and it's going to last you a really long time. We're doing free shipping and handling. Let us send this to you. It's $13.32 on a credit card. We are, over 2,000 have been spoken for, and we are in our final quantities. So I want to make sure that you get this really great bundle and this huge customer pick at home.
It's funny you mentioned that, because a lot of people have mentioned that they actually enjoy the handle that comes with it. It works best.
Sure.
But you have the option of the extra cushion grip heavenly handle. Now I just want to show everybody something here. Now as I take my Hurricane, if I just let it open by itself, okay, puts itself together, and I set it on the floor. Now, we talked about if you drop your cane, if something happens, then you're kind of stranded there. So let's say we're at dinner and somebody comes by and they knock over my Hurricane.
Uh-oh.
And now I'm stranded. Well, and I apologize for my coordination, but I can actually step on the foot of the Hurricane and pick it up. So you can just set your foot on it, balance it, and pick that up. You don't need to depend on anyone else. You don't have to feel stranded. It really is the ultimate freedom and flexibility to go anywhere and not worry about being stranded in a situation like that, not being able to get out of there.
Yeah, it really, and then when you think about it, we all need a helping hand, and this could get you your freedom back, really empower yourself. We do have someone that wants to join our show, so I'd love to invite Elaine from Ohio in. Elaine, you are live on the air with Valerie and Matt. Elaine, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Good afternoon, Elaine. We hear that you own the Hurricane and that you love it. Can you tell us why you love it?
It's just very, very helpful, and I've had it since it first came out, and I want to update because of the things that you're including. I pretty much worn out the feet, so, and it's not standing every time I put it up. So I thought, when I saw this, I said, now's the time to get a new one.
Well, I love that. I love that it's been there for you, and you love the Hurricane so much that now, since we have this exclusive bundle, you say, you know what, it's worth it to pick up a new and improved version, something that you know is going to be there for you.
Yes, it is. And I travel, and even though I'm almost 88, I try to travel to visit my children all over the country, from coast to coast and in between, and I find this quite helpful to me.
Well, I love it, Elaine. You're 88 years young, still traveling, not needing anyone's extra help because you have the Hurricane to help you. So thank you so much for calling us and sharing your testimonial. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and we're going to send that Hurricane off to you. And this is what it's about. Great. She's 88. And still traveling and having a awesome time doing it because she's relying on her Hurricane.
You know what? And the Hurricane provides that for you. You know, 88 doesn't matter.
Nope.
You need the freedom to get where you need to go. You need the freedom not to rely on others as much. You need the freedom not to be afraid of falling because you have a cane that you can take anywhere. You can fold and unfold. It's lightweight at only about a pound, folds up to about a foot, and it's so sturdy that it's going to be able to accommodate that safety. I love how Elaine also mentioned those feet, because with this, you know, extra bundle that HSN is offering today with the replacement feet, it's like getting a brand new Hurricane in 6 months or so when you replace those.
That is absolutely true. Okay, we are counting backwards in our counter, so I want to remind everyone you have your choice of the black. I have about 4 dozen left in blue, and then I also have this sassy red, but we're on our final 100 in the red. $13.32. We'll send it to you for free. Put that on a charge card, and as soon as you get it home, test it out. It's going to stand on its own. It's going to be reliable. It's also going to collapse down to just over a foot. Take it with you, and you'll see the difference of how strong you feel, how empowered you feel, getting you that freedom back. Doesn't matter what age needs it, you know, because sometimes you might have someone who might just have had like some type of surgery in their knees. They just need a little extra help to move around. So this is for everyone.
I can tell you this, with my dad, who I mentioned at the top, okay? He's kind of set in his ways, like a lot of us are, okay? He had his own cane. He had a cane that was similar to this cane, except it weighs about 10 pounds more.
Right.
All right? Very clunky, and when it falls, you hear it fall, like a tree falling in the woods. But I showed him this. He's used it since. He now loves it, and it's standing right next to his chair when he gets up, and it surprises me that, you know, once you get used to this, once you get it out and see how easy it is to use and how you can just let it put itself together.
Can we do that one more time? Because I want to show everybody, remember, this is how it is when it's collapsed. That's how small the footprint is. But it adjusts, it has 8 notches for adjustable height, and then watch, it assembles itself.
All you need to do is hold the handle and let it go.
And then it's freestanding.
And then it's freestanding. You could just set it on the ground. And like I showed you before, if for some reason everything gets knocked over, it's very lightweight. If it gets knocked over at a restaurant by somebody else, you can put your foot on it, balance it, and pick it back up all by yourself. You don't have to worry about waiting for somebody to assist you with that.
All right, we'll stay on the phone lines for that. Thank you, Matt. It was a pleasure. Thanks for bringing us these great items for our Healthy Innovations Hour. Speaking of healthy innovations, you know it's really healthy, free shipping and FlexPay. But one of my personal favorites, I own the Proform X Bike. I know Helen Keeney owns it. She and I, we talk about riding our Proform, and today we are including the 2 DVDs plus the 2-pound weight set. We've taken $40 off. Of course, we're doing the free shipping, and we have this on 5 FlexPay. Get your New Year's resolutions started early. Don't let that extra slice of pie or turkey get in the way of getting your healthy you back. It's less than $1 a day on FlexPay, and that is from Proform. They are the leaders in home equipment, home fitness equipment. It's just like having your own personal gym. It adjusts to the height. It's got a great comfort seat, and it's always there for you. It's also collapsible, like it has, it folds, so you can put it in the corner when you're not using it. Pop it out and use it. Get those metabolism going, those calories burned, and I guarantee you, you're gonna feel great afterwards. Okay, as we move on, it is the winter months, right? It's the holiday season, and a lot of us live in colder climates. A lot of us are traveling to colder climates to visit family this week. We have brought in from Mission. These are amazing. This is the most lightweight warmth without the weight. They are actually what we call a vapor active glove. We have it for men and we have it for women. They have all perfect 5 stars in our customer reviews. We do have sizes for everyone. They are made of a beautiful soft fleece. But what's so great about these are they keep you warm, but they don't get you overheated where your hands and your palms are sweaty, and they keep you able to hold your hands on the steering wheel, grab that firewood, also use all of your electronics because it has this great silicone features on the inside. Angie Corley is here. She's hot, hot, hot. These are going to keep you nice and warm.
I know. It's
toasty.
time to like stop chasing the chill.
Right.
It is so cold outside, literally. It is freezing. We're talking about 30s and 40s. We're talking about winter storms, and guess what? We're just getting started. So Mission is all about thermal regulation apparel. So whether it's the cooling towel that used to ring snap in the summertime, well, now in the wintertime, we're bringing you one of our favorites. It's our gloves. These are truly the sleekest, warmest, sexiest, smartest gloves. Why are they smart? Because there's technology built into this glove.
Right.
I'm talking about into the fabric. You don't see, you don't smell, it's odor-free. It is fabulous, but here's what it does. It keeps your hands warmer, guaranteed at least 12% warmer than those other fabrics. But here's the best part. You get to use them. You get to live your life.
Right.
Let me give you a little tour. First of all, there's a silicone palm gripping on this. Hopefully you can see it on this beautiful powder blue. Matter of fact, let me grab the red real quick. You can see that reflection down here. So this is gonna allow you, like you said, hold the steering wheel, hold the cart, grab the leash, push, you know, the shovel
baby
if you need
stroller.
to do it. Absolutely. You kind trying to get to live your life, hold onto the handle getting onto the bus, plane, or train. These gloves are so incredibly soft. I want to show you the inside. There's a fabulous, super duper soft lining. Can you, I know it's hard to see. I'm just gonna try to move it around so you can see how incredibly soft and easy these are to wear. Now, normally I have a big fat ring that I always wear, and Valerie, this, because of the four-way stretch, it so easily goes on. I didn't wear it today. I can't believe it. I'm packed.
I did. I wore my big fat rock and it went on easy. You see this? Look, you know what? It's so funny that you said that because a lot of times when you put gloves on, I'm having to like shimmy and figure it out. Look, in seconds. They're so sleek. They're so comfortable. They're so refined. Gone are the days of those big, bulky gloves. That what happens? You sort of walk around like a snowman. You're like, what am I going to do with these?
Can you tie my shoe for me?
Exactly.
Can you open the door for me? I can't do it. None of that. You know, if you're shoveling the snow, because guess what is coming? Even Florida, we had a chill the other day. It was in the 50s.
Girl, I was walking the dog and I was like, my hands are shivering.
See, and look at this. No more taking your gloves off to grab your phone. No more taking your gloves off to text, to type, to do the normal things. Reach in your bag and get your car keys, for goodness sake. These little things mean so, so very much. So this helps you live that active, smart lifestyle because, you know, like our folks have shown us, Justin's got on his ear warmers, which we just debuted. But look at Norma. She's on her phone. She's on her tablet. She can take her picture. You don't have to cut the tips off. You don't have to buy those gloves that leave you, oh, hold on 1 second, or doing what you do outside. You keep these on. You live your life. You use your smart devices. You do all the things you love, and they're really comfortable. And like you mentioned, perfect 5-star reviews on hsn.com. These gloves look so sleek. We've got these 4 colors. Norma's got that beautiful red, which I don't know about you, but don't you feel in the holiday spirit when you wear just a beautiful color like that?
And I love the fact that what's on the palm isn't like blaringly like it's a different color. These are sleek. You've got the little black touch pads at the tips, which is really nice. We do have them in red. We do have them in blue. We also have them in gray and black. Those are the choices for the women. You can order small, medium, or medium large. And then also for men. We have these for men because these are so gender and neutral friendly. So we have black and gray for men, also in small, medium, and we have them in medium large. Who that baby?
My nephew.
Sweet little baby.
Oh, he would kill me. This is my nephew, Joan, by the way. He has his own folder because he's just that special and that important. But I just wanted to show you that whether it's making a phone call, let me just show you. Wait, let me tilt it so you can see it. You can do all the functions that you normally love to do. So that's texting, it's boarding your flight without taking your gloves off, which, by the way, these are thin enough to put in your pocket. Let me just show you. They're really sleek. They are super soft. These are like the gloves with the warmth without the weight, but normally this would be the liner that you put into another glove. Because if you've ever seen those going skiing or maybe had those outdoor activities, you put this on and then you put your glove. You're like, wait a minute, stop the madness here. Can I have one pair of gloves that, you know, that keep you warm, that are not bulky, you can use your fingertips, use your smart devices, hold your coffee cup, drive, live your life, and they are beautiful. They're sleek. I know we have 2 sizes, small, medium, medium, large, and I thought we were out of them, but thank goodness we do have the men's as well. We have it in black and that gorgeous gray. Again, left and right hand, so no matter which hand you write with or you prefer to use, you've got your capacitive touch on both your pointer finger and your thumb. So these really all around are smart. We are the leaders when it comes to thermal regulation technology. Cool you in the summer, but we're gonna warm you. And now is the time, Valerie, we got to stay warm and bundled up. Smart way to like package a smart gift. We all need it. We all lose a glove, don't you? I mean,
these are the ones you keep in your favorite coat. You keep one, maybe a set in the car. You can get multiples. It's $11.48 on a flex pay. We do have a special holiday price and free shipping. So if you want to do this as a stocking stuffer, maybe you have guests coming, you could keep these in the closet in case someone comes and they didn't pack their gloves. Like, that's what's so nice about these is they do have the 4-way stretch. So I have really small hands, Angie. And I was so surprised when I put on the small medium. I thought, you know what? There's always that extra bit at the tip of my fingers. But this was so nice because look, it's almost like it's a customized fit. You know how they say fits like a glove? This actually fits like a glove, right?
This 4-way stretch in there.
Exactly. There's not any extra fabric, but if my fingers were longer, it would fit to, you know, to a longer fingers. So easy, so reliable, and it's gonna keep your fingers warm, but it doesn't stop you, right? You can still pick up the kids, check off your grocery list. You can make those phone calls, use your electronic devices. One of my biggest complaints when you're bundling up for the winter months and the cold weather is you don't feel like you can actually be active and you can actually move.
You're like a snowman, right? You're just wobbling through. You're like, can you grab that? Can you hold this? Why would I want to take my gloves off when it's 30, 40 degrees or colder to make a call, to open the door, to grab onto something? I want to hold that coffee mug with my gloves on. So you've got the silicone grip, which is fantastically strong and secure. It's on the fingertips and on the palm. Then it's got the capacitive touch. Live your smart lifestyle with your phones, your cameras, your devices, your tablets, your iPads, whatever it is. And then you've got four-way stretch. You've got a nice long cuff that's so sleek that fits underneath. It tucks right underneath your shirt or your jacket. Yeah. And if you saw in the video, the girl was putting her coat on without having to take your gloves off. How many times have you had to do this? Put your coat on and then say, okay, now I can put my gloves on, because it just won't fit or it's too bulky. These are truly comfortable. They're almost sexy designer gloves for that smart price, smart technology, four-way stretch, and they're guaranteed at least 12% more than those other fleece products that are out there, without all that bulk, without all the weight. These are the smart way we do it. We are leaders and innovators when it comes to regulating your heat, because we really truly do believe if you control the temperature, you control performance. Now the performance is everything.
You can control your happiness, because this girl likes, I don't want to be cold, I don't want my fingers to be cold, and I also don't want to be slowed down, right? We're busy, we're getting on and off trains, we're getting in public transportation, we're picking up the kids, we're doing things, and you have to have gloves that aren't going to be like, hold on, I got to take my gloves off. Wait, now I'm cold. They're so feature-rich. They're so smart. They're so sophisticated and elegant. And you have your choice of colors. So if you love the red, kind of that holiday red, we also have this really pretty blue, which is like a powder blue. We have it in black and we have it in gray. Two sizes. You can either choose small, medium, or you can choose medium, large. Don't forget about the guy in your life. We have medium, large for small, medium for him, and we also have medium, large in the black or the gray, because you know maybe the guys don't want the red or the blue, but that's okay. You can be sassy. Get the whole family them. They are so innovative and smart for all of your smart technology.
They really are. So your phone calls, so you have to pick the kids up, or hey, come, I'm here, come outside. Why would I want to, let me go to my phone and let's just dial. Hopefully you can see that at home. Let me tilt it. So I'm dialing my number and I could call that person, or maybe I want to, hold on, let's take a selfie. Click. You can live your life smartly, stay warm. Let's get rid of the chills. They're here. These are like a must-have. Yeah. Because I tell you, I just lose gloves every year. I'm always replacing them. So this is the perfect time to do that.
It's less than $25. I mean, it's a great product. If you've seen Angie, she's been wearing these amazing ear warmers. Talk to us about these real quick.
Okay, these are brand new. We just debuted them today. These are smarter ear warmers, because not only is that wonderful fleece, they keep you warmer as well. They retain the heat without the moisture. You're not sticky, not clammy. They're easy. They don't mess up your hair. They go right behind your head. These are so easy. They're adjustable. They collapse really smallly.
Oh, that's
and again, for mission, and it keeps me, I feel so good.
And your hair looks fabulous. You can hardly tell that they're on.
Exactly.
And they're warm. Fabulous. Sign me up. Okay, Angie, I've got to get the gloves now. I've got to get the ear warmers.
Get them.
If it even drops down past, 72, I'm going to have to be warm.
It's cold in here.
It is. It's always cold. Angie, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Don't go anywhere. We have one more amazing healthy innovation coming your way.
Our biggest and best Thanksgiving week ever. We're celebrating for 9 days with more deals than ever on unique gifts for him, her, and everyone on your list. And all today's specials available at the same time. Plus, doorbusters are back. Limited time, limited quantity deals revealed at the top of every hour on Black Friday. So skip the lines and avoid the crowds. Stay home and enjoy free shipping and flex pay on everything through Cyber Monday. Shop now.
Welcome to Generation Wow. For over 75 years, HP has been the leader in innovation, pioneering technology through cutting-edge products and forward-thinking solutions. HP makes life better for everyone, everywhere. From laptops and desktops to monitors and printers, the visionaries at HP create experiences that amaze. Let their experts help you reinvent how you work, play, and live. HP and HSN. Keep reinventing. Only on HSN.
much for joining us here at HSN. I'm your host, Valerie Stepp, and I'm joined with Lisa Kirshner. This might be one of my personal most favorite products. When we launched the Naväge Nasal Care System, I said I have to have it. If you have any issues in your breathing cavity, if it might be stuffiness, congestion, allergens, pollutants, dust, I want you to think about, do you grab for that spray? Do you try to use that pot? What happens? It's uncomfortable, it's messy. So what Naväge has come up with is a complete system. It is a nasal irrigation system that gently uses powered suction so that it's actually cleaning your nasal cavity with saline, so it's 100% natural, completely safe, and effective. Now, come to your television screen. Lisa's gonna do this live on the air, but this is so innovative and neat. It is a countertop caddy, and it naturally pulls the saline from one side to the other side without you having to tip your head, without you having to use any messy sprays or solutions, and then it sucks it out with all the gunk, and it gives you that fast, drug-free relief from your sinus congestion. Now, let's be honest, sinus congestion is an all-year issue, but right now it tends to get a little worse, especially if you travel or you're changing, you know, the elements with the cold weather.
Yes, thank you, Valerie. It's so true. You know, nearly 50% of the U.S. population suffers from some kind of congestion due to allergies or sinusitis. And let's face it, we all get colds. Winter is the worst time for most of these issues, and it's here.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, there is a product that relieves congestion without drugs completely naturally. It's been around since ancient times, but this is the first innovation to come along in all that time to nose rinsing, nose cleaning, and it's called the Naväge, and it's so easy to use. I'm going to show it right here on live TV.
Right before you show it, I want to show you what you're getting, because this is a $100 system. It is a complete system for you that you can take it home, and you can also take it with you to travel. You are getting this beautiful countertop caddy with all of the attachments, and you're also getting 30 of the pre-measured saline pods, which we're going to show you how that works. Let me show you everything that you're getting today for $26.65. You are getting the nose cleaner. You're getting 3 pairs of those pillows that make it that comfort. You're also getting the docking station. You're getting a battery door. There's a cleaning swab. You get the screwdriver so you can attach that. You're getting the batteries as well, and it's countertop. Today, we're offering the 30-pack of the salt pods, so you get it home, you get to get started. One of the best things is you don't have to wait. You don't have to book an appointment. You don't have to run out to the store. You own this, and it is the most hygienic way to gently cleanse your nasal passages, which for a lot of people can be stressful, can give you anxiety, and when the issues come up, they just come up and they stay there.
Yeah, to say the least. I mean, I couldn't even use a neti pot personally, and when I saw this device, I couldn't believe it. The gentle powered suction, it works completely, safely, effectively, naturally, and it's handheld. With the press of one single button, boom, I am cleaning my sinuses. It goes from the top tank through one side of the nose pillow, and this is I don't know if you can really see this that well, it's a medical grade silicone that is flared for your comfort, and the 3 different pillows are 3 different sizes, so you can customize it for you.
So you've opened the top, and you've placed the single saline pod that's already pre-measured.
That's right. And I pop it in just like a coffee pod.
Oh, well, we all know that. We can do that.
And then you just take it and you place the nose pillows right up to your nose, and you're flushing. Now, I can do this live while I'm talking. There is a little bit of a learning curve to it for a lot of us.
Right. But I think once you get started and once you do it a few times, like the relief and what the feeling you have afterwards is just so amazing. And you can use this as often as you want. Remember, it is a gently suction power. So it's actually pushing and pulling the saline solution through, so you don't have to tip your head, you don't have to pull out any sprays, you're not having to pre-measure everything. It's gentle, and it literally follows the canal around your nasal passage. So when it pulls out the saline from the other side, it's dumping all that gunk, all the allergens, all the dust, all the pollen, anything that has been trapped in the nasal passage into the caddy. So you just dump it out. You don't have to worry about anything, and we're including 30 of the pods. So when you get this home, you'll follow the instructions, and okay, Lisa just did this on national television in front of you know, a few of our closest friends and family.
And I feel great. I can breathe deeply. Both sides of my nose are open and working, and it feels so good to be able to take a deep breath. I teach yoga. I'm always telling people to take a deep breath, but for many years, I wasn't even able to myself. And not being able to take a deep breath impacts everything from your sleeping hours to your waking hours, and it can really affect you. And until I used this, I didn't even know all the ways that it was changing my relationship, right? Your nose is your body's air filter. It is what stands between you and allergens, mucus, dust, germs, everything that's in the air around you. You wouldn't dream of not cleaning the air filter on your car or on your air conditioner. You can't change the air filter that is your nose.
Yeah.
And this is how you flush it out safely, effectively, efficiently. And it's the only suction-powered technology that's out there.
That's amazing. And it's 100% effective, it's 100% safe, it's 100% natural. So I want you to think, if you're one of those people that says, you know what, I stay away from taking all of those over-the-counter things, I just like to suffer and go through it, don't suffer. If it's allergens or pollutants or dust, or if, you know, you're just suffering because it's the change of the seasons and somebody's got a little cold and you've got a little runny nose, what happens? All of that gunk gets kind of stuck up there if you're not breathing right at night. I want you to give this a try. If you're purchasing this for yourself, even though we're doing, you know, Thanksgifting, this is a gift for yourself. This is a gift that I want you to try, and you have until the end of January. So we've extended our return policy. So when you get this, you have until January 31st, 2018 to give it a try. Now, how much this quantity's gone, Paul? Okay. 85% of our quantity has now been spoken for. So we are well into our final quantities. I don't want you to wait. For me personally, I suffered with sinusitis all growing up. I've had allergies and I shied away and I just dealt with it. When the Naväge system came here, I said, this is a breakthrough. This is going to change the way I breathe, the way I feel in the morning, the way I feel when I get home, when you're in all those other elements around you. And I can take this with me on the go. I have it safe. It's at the house. It's in my bathroom, but it's there. Like, I know that I can rely on. I'm not having to call anybody or go to the store and get anything. And you're getting the entire system, $20 off for our holiday price. We are shipping this to you. And we're also helping you out with FlexPay, so $26.65 on a charge card. That's like less than, I don't know, it's like 80 cents a day to get it home. That might just be worth your health. In fact, I definitely think it is worth your health, right?
Yeah, and I don't know if I showed you this, but the docking station rotates, and that means you can flush one side or the other depending on where you're feeling more or less congested. And again, it's gonna take it out. The clean stays clean, the dirty goes in the bottom tank, and it's flushed out of your nose.
That's really important. As we're talking about being sanitary, we're talking about not cross-contaminating all those germs. So the fact that you can keep the clean, the pre-measured saline solution that's entering into your face, separate from the stuff that's coming out, it's separate and it's easy to clean and it's easy to manage. You don't have to figure out, okay, what ratio of water to what ratio of saline, do I have to put something else in there? How much? Is this too much or too little? They've done all the work for you, and we're actually sending you 30 saline pots. You're getting all 30. You can use this daily, you can use this weekly, whenever you feel like you need, you know, a little bathing and cleansing and massaging for your nasal passage. You're also getting the complete caddy system and all the attachments, $26.65. This is truly a health and wellness investment in the way you feel every single day. Like, that is, it's worth it.
Absolutely, and like I said, I felt when I first started using it and I was breathing through both sides of my nose, it was like I was getting a caffeine rush. I couldn't believe what it felt like to take a deep, clean breath. I didn't know what I didn't know. And now that I have the Naväge, we like to say that nasal care is going to be to the 21st century what oral care was to the 20th century. And that's because you're going to love the clean nose feeling. You're not going to want to leave home without it. I travel with mine. It's got an easy, you know, this comes with everything so that you don't have to look around, where's a battery, where's a screwdriver, how am I going to make this thing work? Everything is there, and you're ready to go, and you're going to feel that instant relief from the first time you use it. Now,
I love that. Instant relief, fast relief, and also it's small in profile, so it's easy to hold. I would love to take it out too, right here in our backyard, Miami, Florida, and welcome Charlotte into our show. Charlotte, you are live on the air with Lisa and Valerie.
Hi, how y'all doing?
We're good.
Oh my God. I had to call. I seen you guys. I was up one night and I've seen the commercial, the show, and I said, oh my God, this is something that I truly need.
And how is it working for you, Charlotte? Because you already own yours.
It works so wonderful. I encourage everyone out there to get this.
And can you tell me why? What difference did you feel when you started using the nasal care system?
I can smell now, for one thing. It flushes out all the ooky stuff, like she says, out of your nose, which is true. I had issues with my nose, and it does. It flushes everything out.
I love it, Charlotte. So you're able to breathe freely and comfortably. How is the system at home? Like when you use it, does it feel comfortable? Are you used to it now?
Yes, I am very used to it.
Good. Good, good. Well, we love that you're breathing freely and really able to smell that Thanksgiving meal that's coming up, or smell the roses.
And taste it. I couldn't smell. Now I can smell.
And you probably can taste it better, too.
Yes.
Charlotte, I know how you feel. This is why I'm excited about this as well, because it really changes lives. And we've heard from so many of our Naväge users how Naväge has changed their lives. But you can find out for yourself by taking the Naväge challenge, using Naväge twice a day, every day for 2 weeks, and experience that clean nose feeling. You're going to love it.
You're going to love it, just like Charlotte. I mean, did you hear her enthusiasm? She can breathe again. She can smell. She can taste better. And this is for everyone, because we all have a nasal passage. We're all breathing in through our nose, right? But are you breathing through your nose? Or are you suffering? Do you not breathe only, do you not breathe through your nose, just through your mouth? Are you maybe not sleeping so well because you've got that backup, that buildup? It could just be pollen. It could be allergens or dust or the pollutants, or it could be nasal congestion. This is a gentle, effective, 100% natural way that not only do you cleanse your nasal passage, but you actually moisturize it. And it's so easy to do with just a few minutes left. I want to make sure if you're just joining us and you're just like Charlotte, we're going to show Lisa, and Lisa's actually going to do this live on national television. So walk us through the steps.
Well, I take the saline pod, and it's really simple. I just pop it in the top, and it's mixed. As you pointed out, it is perfect, ready to go. There's no guessing. I'm not worried I'm going to get it wrong. Too much saline, too much water, because that can feel uncomfortable.
Sure.
Like this, there's no guesswork. And then all that's left from there, once I've already selected my nose pillows, is to place it up to my face, and you just press this single button. Handheld with one hand, I can do it. I can be getting ready from work. I'm talking to my friend on the telephone, and I'm flushing out my sinuses.
And you can see right there, that's a great shot, that all of the stuff is now going from the clean saline, and it's gently pushing and then pulling it out. And this is where all that junk, all the stuff that Charlotte was saying, is stuck up in her nasal cavity is now 100% clear. It's effective and it's safe. This is the only powered nasal irrigation system that is gentle, that actually bathes and cleans your passageway. Plus it moisturizes. It's safe, it's effective. You don't have to buy, the alternative, whether it's the sprays or maybe it was the neti pot, something that intimidates you or that you're unsure how it's gonna feel. And this gives you instant and fast relief. It's safe enough to use every single day. In fact, Lisa said she wants to challenge you. She wants you to take the Naväge challenge. So when you get it home and you can, you follow the instructions, you put it together, you're getting everything. We've taken $20 off on this $100 system. There's nothing else you need to purchase. It's all there for you. We're sending you 30 pre-measured saline pods. Now, if you want to pick up additional pods, you can actually pick up additional pods. We have 120 count, and you can get those on auto ship. And just like Charlotte, you're not gonna wanna live without this. Right? Once you start incorporating this into your routine, into your health routine, it will change the way you breathe.
That's right. And I don't know if you can see this. There's an arrow that shows which direction that water is going. One goes one way and the other goes the other way, so that you know what side is gonna flush and you know what side is going to be suction powered. And again, that's the technology that's at the heart of this. And I can show you again.
Look at her. She's like, let me go for 3 times in our presentation. But it's that simple and it's that easy. And what's amazing right now that we're doing for Thanksgiving is we have it on free shipping and handling. We also have it on FlexPay. So it's $26.65 that will change the way you breathe every single day, whatever it is that the congestion is that's bothering you. And as Lisa's doing right now for you, it's simple, it's handheld, it's 100% natural, it's also 100% effective. effective and safe. There's no chemicals, there's no drugs, there's nothing in here but a saline solution that gently cleanses, bathes, moisturizes your nasal passage. And we know it gets dry, it gets stuffy, it gets congested. And what's the alternative? The alternative might be uncomfortable. The alternative might not be super safe. It also might not be drug-free. I encourage you, as a personal user of the Naväge nasal care system, it gave me relief. My husband uses it. And for me, I had chronic sinusitis growing up. That is no fun. Allergies, no fun. I don't want you to suffer, and you can use this all year long.
That's right, because you, especially around the holidays, you're breathing in what everyone around you is breathing in, allergens, dust, germs, and with this, you can breathe easy because you know you can clean out your nose.
Absolutely. We'll stay on the phone lines for that. Congratulations to those of you that have already picked it up. Thank you so much, Lisa,
Thank
for
you,
bringing
and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. All right, well, we also have an amazing offer for you if you're just joining us. We have an HSN credit card. We do great VIP benefits throughout the year, and today, once you sign up and get approved, we're going to give you a $20 coupon towards your first single item purchase. So that would bring your Naväge down to $59.95, which is a really great deal. Well, since we're talking about our health, we're going to toss it over to Andrew Lessman with his monthly special.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here with this month's monthly special. Actually, I should say monthly specials. We're doing something different for November. Since November and December tend to be our most challenging times in terms of digestion, and because I have a number of digestive products, it was hard to choose which one we'd make our monthly special. So we have all of them available as monthly specials. These are products that don't see a lot of airtime. These are products that are typically never a Today Special. So we have everything from Digest Assure, which are the digestive enzymes we need to